Hello, everybody. Welcome to Starry Tarot. I probably won't have my camera on too much today because I'm feeling pretty toe up from flow up. I was really tired earlier. After getting like a really good night's sleep. I had a vaccine earlier, and I think it's making me a little sleepy, but I did feel compelled to come on because I do feel strange energy coursing throughout me, so I wanted to harness that. All right, 1 second here. Sorry about that. Yes, welcome. And I need to move this a little bit. Welcome, everybody. Happy Monday. Sorry I wasn't on yesterday, but here I am today. Yeah, I wasn't feeling too well yesterday, so I took a little breather there. But welcome. I hope y'all are doing great today. I offer readings of all types. Of course, I offer romantic readings, but I also offer readings of a spiritual nature. I also offer readings on career, on finance. Any question you would like to have answered, I can essentially answer for you. Do bear in mind that tarot is not, it is very effective for reading current energies, especially reading one's current energies, another person's current energies. It can work for foresight, but the future is largely unwritten. Free will is still involved. I also do past life readings. I also do mediumships, as stated in the title. I can contact those who have passed on. If you're interested in that, I would need to know the name of the person you would like to contact to see if I can get into contact with them and conversate with them. But yes, welcome. Today we are using the Black Cats Tarot deck. Pretty apropos considering today is the last day of September 2024. I am just so thirsty today. Super thirsty. And I keep on forgetting that we are now in Libra season. We are out of Virgo season and into Libra season. So happy birthday to all of my lovely Libras out there, which I have many on this wonderful Shan. Let's try and summon Nightbot here so you guys can know all of my donation information. He's usually good about that. Oops. Yeah, all of my donation information is pinned at the top of the chat. I accept donations via CashApp, PayPal, or Venmo. My readings are for a mini reading, 1 question, 5 cards, it is $5.55. For a 10-card reading, it is $11.11. Or if you would like 2 5-card readings. For a 15-card reading, it is, for 3 questions, it is $17.17. If you would like to use SuperChat, here are the SuperChats. It's a little bit more for SuperChat because YouTube takes a higher percentage of all of my donations. YouTube takes 30%, so it's a little higher. It's $7.77 for a mini reading, $14.14 for a full reading, and $21.21 for an extended reading. I suppose I could just do my makeup while there is a lull in the chat, because I do have my makeup mirror right next to me. Yeah, I'm gonna go upstairs and grab my makeup real quick. And I am back. It's surprisingly a very hot day here in Discovery Bay. You know what it is? I'm not used to not wearing earrings. That's what's going on. Let's put on some mascara. And I've got my eye on the chat if anyone is interested. Oh, hello, Mercedes, and thank you so much for your donation. Sorry, 1 second. I'll be there in just a moment. Give me 2 shakes of the lamb's tail. Almost done. Oh, hi, Henri. Andre. How's it going, man? Sorry about that, Mercedes. Hey, girl. Hope you are well today. All right. Sorry, I was just putting on some mascara. I felt a little uncomfortable without having any makeup on. You know, Andre, Mommy's in the middle of working right now, so did you need something, my darling? All right, Mercedes. So, you donated $19.99 over Super Chat. Thank you so very much. And Andre thanks you as well. All right, okay. Okay, so we can do 18 cards. Sorry, not 18 cards. We can do 13 cards. We can do a 13 card 1 question reading, or we could split that into 2 readings if you would like. What would you like, Mercedes? Or if you wanted a 15 card reading, the difference, you can always donate the difference if you would like. Which is just $1.22. So whatever you would like, love. And let's go into the card camp here. Okay, love. Thank you so much, sweetheart. Thank you. Okay. And did you want that split into 3 questions, or 2 questions, or 1? 2 questions. All right. So we can do one 10-card question and one 5-card question. Did you want the first question to be 5 cards or 10 cards? Five cards, first question. What are Lex's intentions? Okay. And you're a Sagittarius, right? And what sign is Lex? And is Lex male or female? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Lex's intentions towards Mercedes? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Lex's intentions towards Mercedes? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Lex's intentions towards Mercedes? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Lex's intentions towards Mercedes? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Lex's intentions towards Mercedes? I don't know this sign. Okay. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Lex's intentions towards Mercedes? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Lex's intentions towards Mercedes? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Lex's intentions towards Mercedes? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Lex's intentions towards Mercedes? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Lex's intentions towards Mercedes? Let's see. The Hermit reversed. 3 of Cups. Queen of Wands. King of Swords reversed. And King of Cups. King of Swords reversed and King of Cups. Queen of Wands. 3 of Cups. The Hermit reversed. Okay. Is this someone new in your life, Mercedes? We've got this Queen of Wands right in the center. I definitely feel that this person is physically very attracted to you. It's an old ex. Okay. Because I was trying to figure out what this Hermit reverse was. I'm like, this is either someone coming out of the woodwork from like the way past or someone brand new. So that answers my question. It's an old ex. Okay. Yeah, they definitely still hold a torch for you, girl. With this Queen of Wands and King of Cups. He's married. Okay. That's this 3 of Cups then. Because he definitely still holds a torch for you, and he still has affection for you with this King of Cups. He has affection and attraction to you with this Queen of Wands, King of Cups. And there's something that's fundamentally like unfair and unjust here with this King of Swords reversed. I was gonna say, like, that's the one thing, that's something I would definitely be careful here. Proceeding with caution. I would proceed with caution here with this King of Swords reversed. That's usually someone who doesn't operate in a fair, just manner. And yeah, with this 3 of Cups, I am concerned that he's trying to make you a third party here. Yeah, the King of Swords reversed is not someone to be trusted. Definitely not someone to be trusted. And with this 3 of Cups, I'm concerned he's going to try and make you a third party, or say something to you that's untrue in order to make you a third party. The energy is strong, but there's something not right, not traditional about this. Yeah, King of Swords reversed. That's someone I wouldn't trust. Jeez Louise. Yeah, be careful there, love. All right, and let's jump right on into your second question here. You're very welcome, love. Thank you. Always glad to shed a little light, or a lot of light, I should say, on the situation. For the second question, Billy and I have been spending more time together now. Does that mean his feelings are growing? Okay. Are Billy's feelings growing for Mercedes? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, are Billy's feelings growing for Mercedes? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, are Billy's feelings growing for Mercedes? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, are Billy's feelings growing towards Mercedes? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, are Billy's feelings growing for Mercedes? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, are Billy's feelings growing for Mercedes? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, are Billy's feelings growing for Mercedes? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, are Billy's feelings growing for Mercedes? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, are Billy's feelings growing for Mercedes? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, are Billy's feelings growing for Mercedes? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, are Billy's feelings growing for Mercedes? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, are Billy's feelings growing for Mercedes? And do you know Billy's sign, hun? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, are Billy's feelings growing for Mercedes? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, are Billy's feelings growing for Mercedes? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, are Billy's feelings growing for Mercedes? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, are Billy's feelings growing for Mercedes? No, you keep forgetting to ask. You're all good. That's so funny. That's like one of the first things I ask, like, almost everybody I meet. I'm always, and it takes a lot of people aback. Like, even if it's just like people I'm working with or something, I'll be like, what's your sign? Because it just helps me communicate with them better, and they'll be like, but I'm just curious. Okay, we have the Hanged Man, the Sun, Knight of Cups, Seven of Cups, Queen of Wands, Six of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, the High Priestess reversed, Death, and Ten of Pentacles. Oh my. Oh my. Mercedes. What a lovely spread this is. Now, I don't know how your feelings are growing for Billy. But my answer is yes, indeed. Yes, indeed, they are growing in a big way. Wow. I love his energy towards you, hun. This is really, really nice. And it's not just, get this shit too, girl. It's not just because they're almost all upright here. They're love cards. Like, a friend of mine is a tarot reader as well, and I was watching her channel earlier, And she said something really, really important. That's something that I've realized a lot lately too, is that as a reader, we're not just looking for cards. We're also looking for cards that might not be there as well. And in this case, there's nothing that leaves me wanting any more information here. And if you have this is like, yeah, if you have feelings for him, this is golden. This is beautiful. And we just received a donation from Miss Latoya Bryant. Thank you so much, Latoya Bryant. Let me quickly add you to the list, and then we're going to get into this beautiful reading here. Okay. So how long have the two of you been talking? That's just my only question. So, and I know you said that you guys have been hanging out more. Has that, and I do believe that that has facilitated in this expansion of feelings for you. He is definitely, every moment that the two of you spend together, he looks back on fondly. He treasures so many of the words that, so many things that you say to him, he holds on to. So many of the sweet things that the two of you do together, he thinks back fondly upon. And we just received a donation from Fernando. Thank you, Fernando, for your donation. I will add you to the list in just a moment. Thank you. Yeah, he's falling for you, girl, with this Hangman card. His perspective on you, his feelings for you are absolutely changing. Thank you, Fernando. Thank you, and thank you to you too, Latoya. I will add you in just a moment, Fernando. But with this Hangman, the Hangman is like, look, he's suspended. He's upside down, hung in midair. And that's kind of what it feels like to fall in love with someone. And dare I say, I'm going to use that. I think I'm going to use that term. I believe he's falling in love with you. That does not mean that he loves you right now, but he is falling in love with you. Very deeply, head over heels for you, sweetheart. When he sees you, like, he doesn't see any of your flaws. He sees only beauty, only light, only sunshine. Wow. He sees stability and divine femininity within you, a potential divine feminine counterpart with this Queen of Pentacles. And yes, this gentleman has a beautiful cup of love for you with this Knight of Cups right here. The Knight of Cups is the knight in shining armor, sweetheart. So like I said, I don't know how you feel about him, but I'm going to tell you this, he feels really deeply about you. And he's... The only thing about this, though, is with this High Priestess reverse, I feel like because he likes you so much, I do kind of feel like this is a little bit of just human nature at hand here. I do feel like there are not a lot of things, but certain things that he tries to conceal from you. Like certain, we all have flaws. We're all human beings. We all have our flaws and our gifts, and our strengths. And I feel like he's really, really doing his best to portray the best image that he can towards you. I'm falling for him so hard, but I know the situation is complicated. Okay. Yeah. This may be where the complication is with this Seven of Cups. Is there another suitor? Is he talking to somebody else, or are you talking to are you talking to somebody else? Because this Seven of Cups is definitely, and thank you very much for your donation, Jewel. Thank you. I will add both Fernando and Jewel when I'm done with this reading. I'd like to focus on this reading. Thank you. I'm really invested in this. This is yeah. I'm trying to get out of the habit of interrupting readings. I'm falling hard for him, but I know the situation is complicated. Yeah, this Seven of Cups with death here. I feel like there's been a shift, girl. He is the one who is married but unhappy, and you confirmed he was telling the truth. Yeah, okay. interesting because we have this Ten of Pentacles here. And I don't know how long he's been married for. But the Seven of Cups is definitely a card that signifies choosing between romantic partners, making a decision. And when I see this Death card right underneath that, that to me says, and I don't see this happen too often, but that to me says that there's going to be some kind of a shift here. Has he talked about leaving her, or at least separating from her? Because I see something coming to an end and a new beginning coming to light here. We've got this King of Wands with the Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles is a marriage card. He hasn't? Okay. The Ten of Pentacles is a marriage card. So I don't know if this is speaking about his marriage, or because we do have it in its upright position. So that is a little, now that I know he's married, that is a little concerning to me. Ironically, in this situation, I think I'd almost rather see it reversed. But this is also a signifier of a huge milestone in the development of one's connection with another person, the Ten of Pentacles. And this King of Wands, I think, speaks, I don't know if you guys have been physical with one another yet, but he is very, very, not only does he have a cup of love for you, like strong emotions for you, but he also has deep attraction, physical attraction to you as well, with this King of Wands. So despite its complication, everything looks very, very good right now, Mercedes. He said, I have him open, and when he's with me, he doesn't want to leave. Oh. Yeah, no, thank you for your donation, Phyllis. Thank you. Yeah, no, these feelings are very, very heavy, very significant. Yeah, very, very intense. I think it's important, though, as always, to try and take things slowly and steady. Easier said than done. Easier said than done. I know this. When we're falling for people, it can be difficult. But you know, you guys are just getting to know one another, and things are happening quickly for sure. But I would say that they're going in a really strong direction here, and I love the energy, girl. I'm loving it. I'm loving it like McDonald's. I really am. I feel that he, and with that High Priestess reverse, that's also an energy of striking out from something or someone. That could be indicative of him, you know, moving from one ship to another here. He's definitely unhappy where he's at. I can confirm that for sure. And you make him very, very happy, Mercedes, especially with that Sun card right there. Happiness and harmony are very key in his connection with you and him. So I would love to see what happens moving forward with you and him. Yeah, I don't trust Lex. I don't trust Lex at all. What's in the past is in the past, I would say with that. I don't think he's changed. But this guy, he has very special energy towards you. I really, really like it. So yeah, that is what I'm seeing for you, Mercedes. Thank you so much for your donation, sweetheart. I really appreciate you. Latoya Bryant. Latoya Bryant, thank you very much for your donation, Latoya. Latoya, did you want a 10-card reading or 2 5-card readings? You're so very welcome, Mercedes. Thank you. Latoya Bryant, 2 readings. You got it, girl. Please go ahead and post your question right there in the chat. Thank you. And if you are watching this channel, please be a buddy and remember to click the like button. Really helps me out. Thank you for being a friend. Hi, kitty cat. Hello. Little baby. Here you are. Here you are. I do. Yeah. You stinky breath. But I still love you. I always will. How Phil the Leo feels about the conversation about are we casual? I'm a Gemini. Okay. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How does Phil feel about the conversation he had with Latoya about if they're casual? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How does Phil feel about the conversation he had with Latoya? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How does Phil feel about the conversation he had with Latoya about whether they were casual? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How does Phil feel about the conversation he had with Latoya about whether they were casual? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How does Phil feel about the conversation he had with Latoya about whether they were casual? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How does Phil feel about the conversation he had with Latoya about whether they're casual? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How does Phil feel about the conversation he had with Latoya about whether they're casual? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How does Phil feel about the conversation he had with Latoya about whether they're casual? You know what? That's not very polite, Andre. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How does Phil feel about the conversation he had with Latoya about whether they were casual? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How does Phil feel about the conversation he had with Latoya about whether they're casual? Have my little black cat mewing. Oh, baby, does your tummy hurt? Oh, maybe that's why he's crying. Oh no, I feel bad. He's going to the bathroom. Okay. All right, we have 2 of Pentacles reversed, 8 of Swords, Judgment, Knight of Pentacles, and 10 of Wands reversed. Eight of Swords. 8 of Swords is usually indicative of a feeling of entrapment, feeling fearful of possibly being bound in a connection. I feel, I don't know if you were asking it like because you wanted to be casual with him, or if you were just wondering about like the status of your connection. Please, Andre, please. But I do sense commitment phobia from him. Is there somebody else in his life right now? Because there's something here about what's going on, Andre. Because there's something here with this 2 of Pentacles reverse about him not being able to, or not wanting to fully balance you into his life. There's a question about the status of where you guys are at. Okay. Yeah, he definitely wants to move things slowly here. With the Knight of Pentacles, if he isn't already moving things slowly. Already. The Knight of Pentacles is like almost at a standstill. It's the slowest of all of the knights, all of the horses. Yeah, he's fearful of things getting heavy quickly. with the Ten of Wands reversed. I also sense that sense of serious, like a fear with this Judgment card right here in the center that I do want some clarity on. Yeah, Judgment usually is indicative of needing to make a choice. I don't know if he's seeing somebody. He said he's single. Okay. Okay. He says he's single. And how long have the two of you been talking for? Or been, yeah, how long have you got the two of you been talking? Because this Two of Pentacles reversed always kind of, always concerns me. Because the Two of Pentacles is a juggling act. When I see it reversed, it's like, he's got a lot, like there's a lot going on in his, it could just be there's a lot going on in his life, which is preventing him from wanting to commit. But he is fearful, at least at this time, of committing to anything specifically. Thank you very, very much, James, for your donation, and good to see you, my friend. Long time no see. Yeah, I do sense a reticence to commit to anything right now, Latoya. Um, he could very well be single, but it's possible that he might be talking to another woman. Do I think it's that serious? If there is someone else, no. This because yeah, this Two of Pentacles. This Two of Pentacles reversed could also be indicative of just having a very busy, full life. Okay, I was just going to. Okay. That gives me some. Okay, now we know. Okay, I was gonna say, does he work a lot? Like, what's okay? If he's got 3 jobs, I certainly don't think he even has the time to be talking to women. That explains a lot. He can't fully be there for you, because he is overworked. It would be a juggling act to have a romantic partner in his life at this time. But it doesn't mean that he doesn't want to talk to you anymore, or that he doesn't have feelings for you. He does want your patience. He does want to move. He does want to keep on moving forward, but just slowly, not rushing into anything, not putting labels on anything right at this time. And let me go ahead and add James here. Yeah, okay, that makes sense then. That's also that Ten of Wands reversed. He's got a lot on his plate. Yeah, okay. Okay, because I was like, because I was getting, like, Spirit wasn't saying anything, but I was just picking, I was like, the cards are looking like, but yeah, no, that confirms everything. Because Spirit wasn't saying anything, I was just kind of like, just reading it from the cards, just directly. No, that makes more sense. Yeah, he's got a lot on his plate. Yeah, yeah. And the feelings he has for you are real. That Knight of Pentacles, that's very real. Just wants to move things, just plot along slowly as of right now. Okay. And actually, while you are posting your second question, I need to run upstairs and grab another beverage. I'm very thirsty. Thank you. All right, we are back. What spirit guides want me to know? Okay, angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Latoya with any and all messages she needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Latoya with any and all messages she needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Latoya with any and all messages that she needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Latoya with any and all messages that she needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Latoya with any and all messages she needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Latoya with any and all messages she needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Latoya with any and all messages she needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Latoya with any and all messages she needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Latoya with any and all messages she needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Latoya with any and all messages she needs to hear at this time. 3 of Pentacles, King of Cups, 6 of Pentacles reversed, the World reversed, and 4 of Swords reversed. Okay, I'm picking up some stuff. Do you currently work right now, Latoya? I'm picking up something regarding work here, with this 3 of Pentacles and 6 of Pentacles reversed. Something about negative cycles finally coming to a close, with this World reversed card. And things fundamentally working better. Especially when it comes to interpersonal connections in which you have within your work. Or even if you have your own business, clients, possibly. Know your own disability and accident from work. Okay. So this 3 of Pentacles, there's something to do with, with interpersonal workings with other people. It could be friends and family members too. I need some clarity on this. Yeah, something regarding collaborative energy with others. So are you an artist of any type, or it could be energy shared with friends and family, but it's something about like a collaborative, like I'm getting a message and like a vision of like a collaborative effort with other people. And it doesn't have, it's not one that necessarily has to bring you in money by any means. The nature of the card that the nature of this card that I'm getting specifically in your reading is more about collaboration, collaborating with others. I also see a rebalancing of emotional energies with this King of Cups upright. The King of Cups is a very emotionally stable card. I don't know if you've been going through a period of feelings of emotional instability. If you have, I do feel like those should start to balance out in the not so distant future, not just with this card, but with this 6 of Pentacles reversed. 6 of Pentacles reversed is often an indicator of that that there has been an imbalance of some type. And I'm also getting a message with this Four of Swords reversed. And this could help facilitate in this emotional rebalancing that Spirit is talking about. Spirit is, I don't know if you meditate, if you practice any type of meditation, or if you like dance, or like I said, or if you're like an artist, if you're a creative soul. But there's something about like getting in touch, like deeply in touch with your soul, your spirit, spending more time. I guess I could say building your spiritual strengths, discovering your spiritual strengths and building upon those. But also, you're finally feeling grounded. That's wonderful, girl. That's wonderful. Yeah, and now that you're feeling grounded, like now is a really wonderful time to to accomplish the goals that you do want to accomplish, especially if they are of a specific of a spiritual nature. With this Four of Swords reverse, you do meditate. Great. Yeah, continue to do so, because it's really, really helping you. And Spirit's definitely on board with it. And if there's anything else you could do additionally, or anything that you've been interested in participating in, or like reading more about that has to do with spirit, with healing, or with developing one's spiritual powers, I think now is Spirit is saying now is a wonderful time to do that. That you would be fortifying, like it would be a way of nurturing your mental health, your physical health, keeping that in balance, your mental and physical health in balance, and the integration of Spirit, really making that stronger, bringing a lot of strength there. So that is what I am seeing here. It's a pretty powerful time. Like I said, there's negative cycles coming to a close with this World Reversed card. Not just any old cycles, we all have cycles, all types of cycles. But this is something about like negative cycles finally coming to a close and really gaining emotional clarity, and peace, and sense of groundedness. And really using that to your advantage. Well, thank you so very much, Latoya. I really appreciate you, sweetheart. And I wish you all the best going forward. Thank you. Fernando, thank you very much, Fernando, for your donation. Fernando, please come to the chat. Thank you. You're so welcome. Thank you, love. Fernando, please come to the chat, Fernando. Fernando, please come to the chat. It is your turn. Thank you. And if you are watching this channel, please be so kind and remember to click the like button. It really helps me out. You got it, Fernando? Good to see you. Please go ahead and post your question in the chat. Thank you. What do I see in love for you? Okay, give me 1 second. All right, Fernando, what do I see in love for you? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what is coming towards Fernando in love? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what is coming towards Fernando in love? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what is coming towards Fernando in love? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what is coming towards Fernando in love? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what is coming towards Fernando in love? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what is coming towards Fernando in love? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what is coming towards Fernando in love? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what is coming towards Fernando in love? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what is coming towards Fernando in love? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what is coming towards Fernando in love? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what is coming towards Fernando in love? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what is coming towards Fernando in love? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what is coming towards Fernando in love? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what is coming towards Fernando in love? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what is coming towards Fernando? Okie dokie. Queen of Swords. Sorry, no, King of Swords. So sorry. King of Swords. 8 of Swords. The Hermit. Strength. Queen of Cups. 2 of Wands reversed. 4 of Pentacles. 3 of Pentacles. Knight of Cups. Okay. And 3 of Cups. Okie dokie. I see some mixed things here, but I do see some really good stuff, which I'm touching right now. Some really good stuff. Let's just start here with this King of Swords and 2 of Wands reversed. So Fernando, is there anyone who you are currently interested in? Currently interested in right now, or who you are currently, or who you are currently talking to? Because I see a couple of different figures here. I see a Knight of Cups. I see a King of Cups. I'm loving this energy over here. Queen of Cups. We have this King of Swords and 2 of Wands. 2 of Wands reverse. 2 of Wands being a card that is usually a reminder for one to look forward to like definitely look forward to setting up long-term goals, but is also a signifier that time may be, like, delays may prove necessary. Time, this patience may prove being necessary here. And with this being King of Swords, I feel like this is you, love. I feel like this is what, oh, yeah, okay, Spirit's nodding their head. Okay, yeah, and when I see this with Two of Wands reversed, I feel like it's a, um, like if you're not, especially if you don't have anyone specific in mind right now who you're interested in, and I may have told you this before, but the power of visualization and manifestation is really, really important. If you know you want love in your life, if you know you want a romantic partner in your life, a long-term romantic partner, really think about what he would be like. And think about what he would bring to the table in terms of a relationship, and conversely what you would bring to the table as well, in a relationship. Spirit is saying that there is currently someone who you may be emotionally bound to at this time with this Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords being the card of bondage, also being the card of one that is blinded, who is unable to see the future, because they're blindfolded, but what they don't realize, and they're bound in a circle of eight swords, but what they don't realize is that if they were just to wiggle just a little bit, they're not so tightly bound. And if they could just wiggle their shoulders and unbind themselves, they could take that blindfold off and walk out of this gate of eight swords, of which they're stuck. And I do see this as something that, as possibly an energy of a person from the past, that Spirit really wants you to set yourself free from. With this Four of Pentacles right underneath, the Four of Pentacles being something that we're holding on to, that we probably should walk away from, something that we're holding on to with necessity, that we should probably let go of. And when I see it paired with the Eight of Swords, that's definitely telling me that there's something or someone who you should set yourself free from, even if it's just an idea of a person, or the energy of someone from your past. With this Hermit and the Three of Pentacles, this is telling me that a little more of this, that your journey for love is also a journey of self-discovery. When we are searching for a partner, it's really important to really think of what your boxes are that need to be checked. What are the prerequisites for someone who would be your partner, your ideal lifelong partner? What would they act like? What attributes would they have physically, mentally? What would they ideally do for a living? What attributes are important to you in a person, and what do you want to bring to the table conversely? Because that's, I mean, as I'm sure you know, relationship is not a one-way street. It's about giving and taking. Not just what someone can bring to you, but thinking about what you can bring to someone as well. With this Three of Pentacles, like, just how would you want your relationship to fundamentally function? How would you want the two of you to collaboratively work together? That's something for you to really, that Spirit would really like you to really think about, to visualize and manifest. And I'm seeing the power of this visualization and manifestation, coming to manifestation in these cards over here. I love this energy. We have Strength with the Knight of Cups. This is a very, very strong duo here, Fernando. Strength being a very, very sexual card. Knight of Cups being a very deeply emotional card. Having that balance in a partner of having a strong physical chemistry with them, that the two of you match, but also having a very strong romantic connection, him filling your cup of love and you filling his conversely. And I really love this Queen of Cups over here. You're definitely ready for love. Spirit feels that you are ready for love. I feel that you are ready for love. Now it's just about, I think this is a real, the art in this card really is saying a lot about the overall message of this reading. Is they really want you to have a clear vision of who of the type of person who you want to be with, to really think about what he would be like, even down to what he would ideally look like. And he's not going to have to, he doesn't have to meet that physical, every single physical requirement, but like having a vision in your mind of what this ideal person would be like. And I feel like you're probably going to meet this person. I feel like the best way, or spirit is saying that your next partner is going to start as friendship, which I always think is ideal. A friendship blossoming and turning into romance, because at the end of the day, you also want your partner to be your best friend, or a very very good friend. They're not just your lover, but they're also your friend. So this to me is like saying that there's a very good chance that a friend could turn into, I don't know if it's a friend who you currently have now, or someone who you're going, I think it might be someone who you have not met. With this Queen of Cups above, I think this is someone who you haven't met, but someone who you will meet at a social gathering of some type, and it starting as friendship and then developing into a very deep romance. But the overall message I'm getting here for you, Fernando, is the power of visualization and manifestation is very, very key. Having at least it doesn't need to be super but a super duper specific vision of exactly what he's going to be like, because you also don't want to limit yourself, but having a good idea of the things that would be deal breakers for you in someone. Say you're getting to know someone and then you find out something about them, like what would be a deal breaker for you in a connection with someone. What would be something what are attributes that would be necessary for someone to be your partner, and write them down and speak them out to the universe, because the universe is listening. Your angels are listening. They've got your back, and they know that you're ready, and it's about manifesting and them delivering the most ideal partner for you with this beautiful Knight of Cups energy with the Strength right above. Okay. So that is what I am seeing for you, Fernando. Looks quite promising, dude. Looks like there's some really good energy, and Spirit's just kind of like, all right, well, just meet us halfway here. Like, ask and you shall receive. Like very serious energy of ask and you shall receive right now. And when there is that energy, it's really good. It's really wise to harness that, take advantage of that, and be as specific as possible, because they want to deliver. They want to deliver to you. Okay. Thank you so much, Fernando. I really appreciate you, and I hope I brought you some clarity there. Angel, Jewel, thank you so much, Angel, for your donation. Were you interested in a 15 card reading, or 3 5 cards, or a 10 and a 5 cards? What were you interested in, Angel? I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. I was a little tired earlier, but then I got a boost of energy. 3 5 card readings. You got it, sweetheart. You got it. Please go ahead and post your first question. Thank you. Yeah, I was a little tired earlier. I got my COVID booster earlier, and I'm like, nah, I'm fighting through this. I'm fighting through this slog. hope you are doing well, Angel, Miss Jewel. How do my spirit guides suggest I overcome my fear of abuse and bullying, especially in the cases in which confronting them doesn't work? Okay. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How do Jewel's spirit guides suggest she overcome her fear of abuse and bullying? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please advise Jewel on how to confront her fears of abuse and bullying. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, how should Angel overcome her fear of abuse and bullying? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, how can Angel overcome her fear of abuse and bullying? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, how can Angel overcome her fear of abuse and bullying? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, how can Angel overcome her fear of abuse and bullying? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, how can Angel overcome her fear of abuse and bullying? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, how can Angel overcome her fear of abuse and bullying? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, how can Angel overcome her fear of abuse and bullying? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, how can Angel overcome her fear of abuse and bullying? And Miss Jewel, you're a Virgo, right? The Scorpio's last day was yesterday, but I still have lingering anxiety about this situation happening again, because this is how it's been throughout my life. Oh, you know, what I want to say to that, Jewel, is something I heard one of my favorite drag queens say that is actually, I feel, very, very wise, and I've been saying it a lot on my channel, is that our expectations are based on our premeditated resentments. A lot of our expectations in life are based on unfortunately, negative things that have happened to us in the past. And if you look forward in a way that's not, that anticipates only better things, that there's real power in that. There's huge power in that. It's the law of attraction, anticipating only better things from here on out. It's really important. Easier said than done. Easier said than done. 9 of Wands reversed. 2 of Wands reversed. 5 of Cups reversed. That's that 5 of Cups reversed. Wow. 8 of Wands reversed. And King of Swords reversed. Okay. All right. This 5 of Cups reversed pretty much illustrates what I was just talking about. 5 of Cups being feelings of loss, feelings of, general feelings of loss, of emptiness, of not, of lacking, in some way, or usually because someone took something from you, or someone is compromising your well-being in some way, whether it be your physical or your emotional well-being. And it's about not looking to the past with regrets, not looking to the future with regrets, looking to the future with new lenses, in a new way, looking to the future in an entirely different way of seeing things. And you mentioned, especially in the cases in which confronting them doesn't work, that's this 9 of Wands reversed, and we've got this 9 of Wands reversed and this 8 of Wands reversed. All these cards are energies of letting go of negativity from the past, letting go of the way things panned out in the past, not predicating your expectations on the way things were in the past, not feeling as though you constantly have to gear up for battle with people and that things are going to change. To not anticipate that people are going to be unfair to you and unjust with this King of Swords reversed, especially when it comes to confronting them, speaking your mind. King of Swords reverse is definitely bully energy. And I really feel like this is about changing your perspective on what's to come in your life. Yeah, it's something that I didn't consider for a very long time, like in my life as well. Um, but it's very much, you know, the law of attraction at the end of the day. We often do. I mean, it's just, you know, it's just our human psychology that we try to protect ourselves. Our brain tries to protect us from negative things that have happened to us in the past by really identifying those red flags, and sometimes that can become a fear. I didn't know that show had such deep quotes. Right. No, there's definitely some real gems there. Yeah, Trixie and Katja. Um, their little show. Yeah, no. When I heard that and it was like an older episode too. When I heard that, I was like, I have to like listen like 10 times. I was like, that's what I've been trying to talk to my clients about, but it was put so succinctly when she said it. I think I don't know if it was her therapist or who said it to her, if it was like a sensei or something, but that's some deep shit. I love that. And it's really helped me restructure the way I anticipate things. And the way I look at things coming into my life. And I also see that here with this Two of Wands reversed. When it comes to your own decision making, you know, still being mindful. I just get scared that I'm not protected, and I wonder if my spiritual team is protecting me at all when these things happen. No, your spiritual team is protecting you, is doing your best to protect you. Absolutely. But they also want you to have more faith in the fact that they're trying to bring only the best to you. When our faith starts to falter, and when our expectations start to go south, that's when that's when it becomes harder for spirit to really help us, and meet us halfway there. And part of the things that you have experienced have been learning learning that they weren't right, but they were also learning that there were lessons for you to learn, to warn you about certain people and how certain people are. But they don't want you to just expect that in the future either. They really want you to have faith that if you anticipate these kind of, whatever you anticipate is likely what you're going to bring into your life. And if you're just anticipating what you've been used to, then that can be really dangerous. You're so welcome, Fernando. You're very welcome, Fernando. Thank you. Yeah, yeah. Um, yeah, there was definitely, I don't feel like things are going to continue the way they were in the past, Jewel. I really feel like you can really manifest your own future, your own outcomes here for your future, and how things are going to pan out from here. I know I've definitely done that in a lot of major ways in my life, but it did take faith for sure, and really like trusting in my guides that they had what was best in mind for me. Sorry, one moment. Which can be tough sometimes, for sure. Can be easier said than done, absolutely. I definitely have, yeah, a lot of people come to me with issues with that, and it's definitely a natural feeling to feel like, are my guides protecting me? Yeah, having faith it's what it is, it's faith, yeah. I've been telling myself the same thing since I've learned to stand up for myself this year. Yeah, that's really important, especially with that King of Swords reverse, like being able to stand up to bullies, and speak your mind, and yeah, maybe they might not always reciprocate to your confrontations, but anticipate that they will. Anticipate that you won't even have to confront people about this, because about bullying or abuse, because it's not, you're not welcoming it into your life anymore. Okay. Being firm about your anticipations. Is that what you want your second question to be? How do you stop feeling like your worth is lowered by your expectations, or by abuse, or by the bullying? Okay. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, how can Jewel stop feeling like her worth is lowered by bullying? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, how can Jewel feel like how can she stop feeling like her worth is lowered by the bullying? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, how can Jewel stop feeling like her worth is lowered by bullying? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, how can Jewel stop feeling like her self-worth is lowered by bullying? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, how can Angel stop feeling like her worth is lowered, her self-worth is lowered by bullying? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, how can Jewel stop feeling like her self-worth is lowered by bullying? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, how can Jewel feel like her self-worth is stop feeling like her self-worth is lowered by bullying? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, how can Jewel stop feeling that her self-worth is lowered by bullying? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, how can Jewel stop feeling like her self-worth is lowered by bullying? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, how can Jewel stop feeling as though her self-worth is lowered by bullying? Eight of Pentacles reversed, Four of Swords reversed, the Chariot reversed, Seven of Pentacles reversed, and Five of Wands reversed. All right. Eight of Pentacles reversed, Four of Swords reversed, and Chariot reversed, Seven of Pentacles reversed, and Five of Wands reversed. I feel like this is something, again, easier said than done, and I don't know how to, I hope I'm putting this in words correctly here, but it's something that you, as hard as it is to, it's been so embarrassing, I'm sorry, my readings. No, you're okay, love, you're okay, I'm here to help you, that's what I'm here for, okay? But the Chariot and the Chariot reverse is about like things coming to a stop, things coming to a close, things coming to a stop, not allowing bullying energy from the past to be a factor in your self-worth. Because here's one thing that an ex of mine told me. This guy didn't have a whole lot of wisdom, but this was pretty wise. I used to really, really care what other people felt, and I used to really, really be hurt by things that people would say, and I have been a victim of bullying myself very much in the past. And if they don't matter to you, mind over matter, okay? You can't let people who aren't your loved ones, who don't have your best interests in mind, they're just people. You can't let them be the determining factor of your value and your self-worth. That's got to come from you. We've got these pentacles here. Pentacles being that which is of value. You are a valuable person. Your self-worth is so high. It should be very high, love, is what Spirit is saying. And self-worth has to come from you, love. It also comes from the ones who love us and support us, but it does not, our worth should not come from those who do not support us and don't love us. You've got to put it is going to be work to shift this way of, this manner of thinking with this 8 of Pentacles reversed, 7 of Pentacles reversed, and 8 of Pentacles reversed. It isn't going to happen overnight, but it is something that Spirit needs you to implement, and it's nothing that they can necessarily do for you. That's true. I tried to tell myself this in the past, but I lost sight of this and forgot when I got so caught up in that drama. Yeah. Don't let bullies determine your self-worth at all. Only the people, and there are so many people who love you and care about you, Jewel, and myself included, and that's where your self-worth should come from. Yeah, okay, 4 of Swords reversed. 4 of Swords being the way in which we think, the way in which we operate, and the way in which our mind goes forward. You got to change that stinking thinking, girl. You got to change the way that works, because there's a lot of inner conflict here, that you could just completely do away with, and your self-worth should be very high, sweetheart. Should be much higher, and your guides want it to be much higher. But it has to come from within, and just know that these bastards they just don't matter. And they're gone now too. Onwards and upwards from here, love. Onwards and upwards from here. Giving yourself grace, and just letting them move the hell on. And because hurt people. They're hurt people. I'm not making excuses for them, but they're hurt people. They're insecure, and they have low self-worth, and it's like a disease that they try to spread, and you don't need that. That's not you. Oh, you're welcome, Angel. Everything's gonna be all right. I just got a little sad and angry again because the Scorpio tried to slight me in a long, deranged message yesterday before she left and laughed at me. Yes, you'll feel better, love. And of course she's gonna, that stinger, she's going, hi Nadia, thank you for your donation. I love a Scorpio. I love Scorpios. Much love to all my Scorpios, but there's good and bad in every sign, and that Scorpio can be a bully. Some Scorpios can really be bullies, and they've got that stinger, and she felt the need to sting you one last time. Don't let her even get to you, because that's what she wants. Don't give her what she wants. Don't give these people what they want. Oh, exciting, love. Do you know where you're going? Really? Interesting. That's so funny. I might be going there soon. That's really interesting. That's so funny. I originally wanted to go to the beach, but I got caught up in other things. Okay. That's really cool, Jewel. Yeah, let's see. So, did you want to see if you should go to New York, or you're set on that? I think you should. I haven't been to New York in years and years and years and years and years, and yeah, it's a cool place. What question did you want me to ask, Miss Jewel? Okay, sorry, I wanted to know if the trip to New York will be safe. Okay. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, will Jewel's trip to New York be safe? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, will Jewel's trip to New York be safe? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, will Jewel's trip to New York be safe? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, will Jewel's trip to New York be safe? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, will Jewel's trip to New York be safe? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, will Jewel's trip to New York be safe? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, will Jewel's trip to New York be safe? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, will Jewel's trip to New York be safe? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, will Jewel's trip to New York be safe? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, will Jewel's trip to New York be safe? King of Pentacles reversed. Queen of Wands reversed. Nine of Wands reversed. God, the Star reversed. And the Lovers. I'm not liking this energy. Hi, James. Yes, you can. Thank you. You're really nervous and your mother is fear-mongering you. Okay. Now that you tell me that, that also is... Okay, that's also a little bit of what we were just talking about, Jewel. Anticipating things. Yes, it's important to be safe and be very careful with one's safety, especially as a woman who is traveling, absolutely. But tarot is really about reading current energies, love. And if you're nervous and if your mom is putting fear in you, that's going to show up in the reading. And I'm seeing that here with the Nine of Wands reversed again, feeling meek, feeling timid, feeling like a little mouse in the big city. Are you going alone, love? Are you, is that... Because, yeah, I feel like... Like, I don't want to tell you not to go. Excuse me, but you've got to feel safe if you're going to go. Do you know where you're going to be staying? Like, do you have an idea of, like... Do you have a clear idea of where you'll be staying, what you'll be doing, etc.? And do you know the city? I was scared it was too cold to go to the beach and another hurricane is coming in 2 weeks. Oh, geez. Oh, God. Let us pray. Oh, dear. I did not know that. Okay. Wait, so a hurricane's supposed to come to New York? Okay, that's the case. If that's the case, then stay away. I mean, keep your eyes on, and I will myself too, keep your eyes on weather, of course. Yeah, really plan things out. Don't anticipate the worst here, girl. This is, I feel like I'm reading your fears here. I do feel like you do need to plan things out more. You are in the dark with this Star reversed card. You need to hash things out better. There is potential for good things on this trip with the Lovers. No, I think another hurricane will hit the southeast and I wanted to go to the beach originally. Oh, got you. Okay. Yeah, I can see you're not feeling safe. This King of Wands reversed is Strength reversed. Or sorry, King of Pentacles reversed. and Queen of Wands reverse. Yeah, not feeling safe. I, I'm saying, okay, the future is unwritten. The future is largely unwritten. What tarot is really doing is picking up on current energies, and I feel like I'm picking up on these energies of fear. I don't want to tell you not to go to New York. I do want to tell you to, of course, proceed with caution wherever you go. But I think the really important thing here is to really do your research, really hash things out as clearly as possible, um, and and do your best, and try and anticipate for the best. Like, yeah, New York City can be a dangerous place for sure, but it's also a very high tourist attraction. There's a lot of tourists that go there every day, every year, all the time. Um, it's yeah. I think this is largely reading into your current energies and fears as they stand right now. So my advice is to really nail down the details. And once the details have been nailed down, or once you have a much clearer idea of what you're going to do there, who you're going to see, what and all of the the details, essentially what they are. You don't necessarily have to book anything, but I would hash out details more, and then I would check on and if it's still saying like that things are a little shaky, then perhaps don't book anything, because you've got to feel safe at the end of the day. I'm not seeing any visions of specific harm here. I need to meditate and rebalance myself. I tried to yesterday, but I've been so shaken up with all this mess. Yeah, I can feel that in your energies, love. Yeah, I can feel that. Yeah, definitely meditate, rebalance. That Four of Swords reverse, Spirit really wants you to meditate and rebalance. Focus on that right now, love. Focus on your mental health and your physical well-being, of course. I think a trip is going to be great for you. But yeah, it's important to feel safe and to just get clear ideas of things. But I think what's happening is I may be reading those energies right now. Yeah, keep considering your options. There's many places to vacation on this great green earth. And yeah, just hash out details more, and then I would check on energies about safety. Would be my advice. Okay, love. Thank you very, very much, Jewel. I really appreciate you, sweetheart, and I hope I brought you some clarity there to your situation. Thank you. Yeah, don't let the bully boys, bully girls, bully boys bring you down. Don't let them predicate your self-worth, love. Take care of yourself. Definitely take care of yourself, sweetheart. Phyllis Dawkins, thank you very much for your donation, Phyllis. Please go ahead and post your question right there in the chat. Thank you, Phyllis. You're so welcome, Jewel. You're very welcome, sweetheart. You stay strong, love. Stay strong, okay? You got this. You got this. Phyllis Dawkins, please come to the chat, Phyllis. Thank you. There she is. All right. Okay, sorry. Give me one moment, Phyllis. Sorry about that, Phyllis. Does anyone have a secret crush on me on Facebook? Okay, let's see, Phyllis. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Does somebody have a secret crush on Phyllis on Facebook? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Does somebody have a secret crush on Phyllis on Facebook? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Does somebody have a secret crush on Phyllis on Facebook? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Does someone have a secret crush on Phyllis on Facebook? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Does somebody have a secret crush on Phyllis on Facebook? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Does somebody have a secret crush on Phyllis on Facebook? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Does somebody have a secret crush on Phyllis on Facebook? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Does somebody have a secret crush on Phyllis on Facebook? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Does somebody have a secret crush on Phyllis on Facebook? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Does somebody have a secret crush on Phyllis on Facebook? Ace of Wands. Three of Pentacles. I kept on seeing the Page of Cups when I was shuffling. The Fool. Two of Wands. And Ace of Pentacles reversed. That to me is a yes, girl. That to me is a yes. And look at the numbers we even have here. We have 0, 1, 2, 3. 2 ones. Ace of Wands is often the thumbs up card for me. When it's reversed, it's thumbs down. Upright, it's a thumbs up. It's a yes from me. And yeah, this is someone who is concealing it with this Ace of Pentacles reversed. But they are definitely watching you. They definitely admire you. They feel that you guys would work well together with this Three of Pentacles. And they would like to take a journey of romance with you with this Fool right in the center. They may have someone in their life right now, though, or they may have another romantic prospect. But I feel like they're leaning towards you. They're really there's like I don't know if they're currently in a relationship or if they're talking to another person. But they do see you as a viable romantic partner, and they definitely hold a torch for you. So my answer is yes, Phyllis. I don't know where you may have gotten that feeling, but I mean, I think you just have very strong intuition, Phyllis, because it's checking out with me here. This looks right. It looks like you do have a secret admirer on Facebook. Now I suppose the question is, well, of course, who is it? Maybe you would know better than me. Like that's what I'm wondering is like, was it something specific, or did you just have like an intuitive hunch that told you that? And then the other question would be, are they going to come forward to you? And if and when are they going to come forward to you, and how? Yeah, no, this looks really, this is confirmation for me, Phyllis. Like I said, you would probably know better, because I don't know the people in your life. You would probably know better than I would as to who it would be. But my answer there is yes. I do believe you have someone has a crush on you. The secret admirer card kept on coming up. That Page of Cups kept on coming up in your, or not in your reading, but when I was shuffling, I kept on seeing it. Didn't come up in the spread, but those cards definitely pointed to someone having a hunch. Then another time someone else, but I found out that they passed away. I found out, oh, I'm so sorry. That's so sad to hear. Sometimes someone else, but okay. Yeah, no, I don't. I feel like this person is still with us. I feel like they look at your Facebook, like regularly, Phyllis. So it's someone I believe who you know. I don't know how well you know them, but it's got to be someone you know. I don't know if your Facebook's private or not. Um, but yeah, no, that would be a yes for me, Phyllis. Well, that's exciting. Very exciting energy there. Well, I love that for you. Well, thank you so much, Phyllis, for your donation. I hope I brought you some clarity there um, in the confirmation. Oh, so someone I know, it's not private. It's your Facebook is not private. I feel like it's somebody who you know, Phyllis. Yeah. I don't think you know them well. I don't think that it's someone who you know well, but I think it's someone who you do know of or have met at some point in real life, in everyday life. Yeah. I don't think you know them well. I don't think they know you well. But I do think that it's someone who has met you. Or it could be someone who has at least heard of you, knows someone you know in real life. It's not like some random person on the other side of the country or something like that. I feel like it's more localized. Okay. Yeah. Thank you very, very much, Phyllis. Again, hope I brought you some clarity there. James Helen, I saw that you posted your question. I am gonna wait for you to see if you're here. So you have it. I have a phone call. Yeah, we'll wait for you, James. And James, if you're not here in the next 3 minutes, then we'll move on to Nadia. And hopefully you'll be back. It's more localized. I think I know who it is. Okay, nice, Phyllis. Nice. Well, I hope you like them too. Yeah, no, it's definitely not energy of someone being like far away. This feels more like yeah, like someone who definitely knows of you. Excuse me. James Helen, please come to the chat. James Helen, it is your turn. If James is not here, we will move on to J Moon. Excuse me, and if you are watching this channel, please be a friend and please remember to click the like button. It really, really helps me out. Thank you. James Helen, please come to the chat. James Helen, thank you. James Helen, please come to the chat. Thank you. James is here. Great. All right, James. Let's get into your reading. Okay, so you have a new lady in your life. Her name is Emily, and you would like to know what is the outlook for you and hers. Or is she someone who you're currently dating, or is this someone who you're getting to know? How long have you been talking to her? Sorry, 1 second. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what is the romantic outlook between Emily and James? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what is the romantic outlook between Emily and James? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what is the romantic outlook between Emily and James? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what is the romantic outlook between Emily and James? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what is the romantic outlook between Emily and James? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what is the romantic outlook between Emily and James? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what is the romantic outlook between Emily and James? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what is the romantic outlook between Emily and James? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what is the romantic outlook between Emily and James? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what is the romantic outlook between Emily and James? Five of Cups, Strength, King of Cups reversed, Queen of Pentacles reversed, and the World reversed. Okay. So there's definitely a lot of sexual, physical energy here between you and her with this Strength card right here. I don't know if you have been physical with her, and you do not need to tell me, but the energy there is very, very strong. Now, I do feel like the two of you are possibly dating already. And I'm getting the sense that, I don't know if you guys had an argument or something, or if there's one on the horizon. But I do see some troubles ahead with this Five of Cups. Well, yeah, with this Five of Cups being feelings of regret, guilt, loss. It's some heavy energy here. So this, to me, if I would be very surprised if this was some, like, I feel like it's new, but I do feel like you guys have definitely established something over maybe a month or two here, maybe longer. And I don't feel like things have completely have come to a close here with the World reversed. I don't think, I do think that things are going to continue with you and Emily. But there definitely are some problematic energies with this Queen of Pentacles reversed and King of Cups reversed right here in the center. I feel like either one of the two of you or both of you, it could be, are something, there's heavy energies of emotional imbalance and upheaval, which is, again, lending me to believe that there was some kind of an argument, some kind of a disagreement between the two of you. And it has tested the faith you had in the solidity of this connection with this Queen of Pentacles reversed. I feel like there has been a sudden shift here between the two of you. And like I said earlier, I don't feel like everything has completely come to an end here between you and her. But there are definitely some things that that need to be addressed and hashed out between the two of if things are to go forward in a healthy way. And I feel like both of you do want to make things work. I feel like she's on board with that, and I certainly feel like you are. But it is going to take work and effort with this Queen of Pentacles reverse, of which, you know, all relationships, all connections do require work and effort and time. And I mean, ideally, when I'm looking at the future of someone's connection with someone romantically, I want to see, what I'm looking for is cup cards, upright pentacles, upright cup cards, not 5 of cups and not 8 of cups, but we've got this 5 of cups here, which is, it is rather problematic here. So while not all things are coming to an end here, there definitely are some issues, James, that need to be hashed out if they can. Otherwise, it's going to be very difficult moving forward from here. Okay. I hope you got all of that. I didn't hear from you. So I hope you were there and you heard that reading. But yeah, that is what I am seeing for you, James. Thank you very, very much for your donation, my friend. It's good to see you. It's good to see you again. And I hope you're doing great. And I hope that things work out for the best here. Okay. Thank you very, very much, James. Miss Nadia, Miss J Moon, thank you very much for your donation, love. Please go ahead and post your question right there in the chat. Thank you. J Moon, Miss Nadia, please come to the chat. It is your turn. Thank you. J Moon, Miss Nadia, please come to the chat. It is your turn. Thank you. J Moon, J Moon, J Moon. Nadia, please come to the chat. Thank you. J Moon, J Moon, J Moon, please come to the chat. It is your turn. Thank you. J Moon, it is your turn. Please come to the chat. Thank you. J Moon, J Moon, J Moon, please come to the chat. Thank you. J Moon, it is your turn, love. Please come to the chat. Thank you. Miss Nadia, J Moon, please come to the chat. It is your turn. Thank you. J Moon, J Moon, J Moon, Miss Nadia, please come to the chat. It is your turn, love. J Moon. All right. So I've been on for over 2 hours now. I'm gonna do a last call for any and all donations. And while we're doing a last call, obviously if J Moon comes to the chat, I will read for her. If she does not come to the chat tonight, then I will read for her either tomorrow, or if I'm on tomorrow, which I should be, but I got my COVID booster earlier today, so I'm like, ugh, I don't know if I'll be on tomorrow. Hey, Gabrielle, how are you doing, love? How are you? So yeah, I may not be on tomorrow, and if I'm not on tomorrow, then I will be on Wednesday. And also, J Moon, if you watch this video, you could also get your reading. If I'm not on tomorrow, you can message me always on Instagram or via email. Gabrielle, we're doing a last call for any and all donations tonight. If you were interested in a reading, I would love to read for you tonight. Last call, thank you so much, Gabrielle. Thank you. Please go ahead and post your question right there in the chat. Thank you very much, love. Messages from Spirit, you got it. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Gabrielle with any and all messages she needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Gabrielle with any and all messages she needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Gabrielle with any and all messages she needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Gabrielle with any and all messages she needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Gabrielle with any and all messages that she needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Gabrielle with any and all messages she needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Gabrielle with any and all messages she needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Gabrielle with any and all messages she needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Gabrielle with any and all messages that she needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Gabrielle with any and all messages that she needs to hear at this time. Thank you. Ten of Pentacles reversed, Knight of Swords, Three of Wands, Two of Pentacles, and Three of Swords. Three of Swords, oh dear. Okay. I certainly do not like this Three of Swords, love. Three of Swords is heartache and disappointment, pure and simple. As you may already know, the traditional artwork is just a heart with three swords impaled through the heart. It's often an indicator of romantic disappointment or heartache. So I don't know what's going on there, Miss Gabrielle. I'm so sorry if that's how you're feeling right now. If something happened between you and Johnny recently, or maybe it didn't, but you're just feeling disappointed. You let me know how you feel, but Three of Swords is heartache. Ten of Pentacles reversed is one's foundations being rocked, being compromised. And it could be things, this could be affecting your home and your family. In addition to what I believe is your emotions, you've got a lot on your mind with this Knight of Swords. It is upright though. Spirit wants you to take that mental energy and really harness it, really meditate and focus on what it is you want to see manifest in your life, in every department, love, work, family, everything. And the ways in which those are working for you and the ways in which they're not. And also with it being the sword, the Knight of Swords, the swords being the realm of the mind, swords are also the realm of using one's voice, speaking one's mind, speaking these thoughts, and also drawing boundaries. When you do meditate on what it is you want in your life right now and how you want to see things unfold and pan out for you, it's important to bear in mind and draw those boundaries, these very necessary boundaries that Spirit is saying that need to be delineated here. You're working on, Spirit's saying that's a really important one. Because boundaries are, we have to really think clearly about, how we want to lay them, not just how we want to lay them out, but what our boundaries are, specifically identifying those boundaries. And in order to maintain those boundaries, you definitely have to be assertive, and indeed speak your mind. And take that sword and draw the line in the sand. This Three of Wands is an indicator of patience, of which I know you have much patience. Patience is a virtue that you definitely have in your life. But with this patience and this time, take this time and this patience as also foresight. Like look out to the world and see, exactly what it is you want from it, and how you plan on attaining it. Really working on long-term goals in every aspect of your life holistically, like not focusing on any one thing. While also not overextending yourself, not focusing on any one thing too much, because that can result in neglecting other aspects of your life, or could compromise that. This Two of Pentacles is an indicator of a juggling act, for sure. You've got a lot on your plate. We know this. You've got a very full life. That's exactly what you're doing. That's great. That's what's up. So you're doing, if that's exactly what you're doing, then you are for sure on the right path there. Spirit is on board with that. And when you say that's exactly what you're doing, you mean that you are focusing on every aspect of your life, not just one, right? I think that's what you were saying. But yeah, that's a crucial one there. Um, and this Two of Pentacles, like I was saying earlier, is a balancing act, which I think speaks to this as well. You know, not neglecting other parts of your life. There's other parts of your life that spirit really wants you to continue fostering and focusing on. That you have the ability to juggle these things, and to manifest the things that you would like to see come to fruition in your life. But the message I'm really getting from spirit is to really look at, to not neglect other aspects of your life, to really focus on the whole picture, the holistic picture of Miss Gabrielle's life, and the lives of your loved ones, but really focusing on you, focusing on number one, and what your needs and desires are, and making sure that those are met, within reason, of course, because you deserve all the best, and there's certain things that we can't force into our lives, but there's a lot of power, and I've been talking about it a lot tonight. There's so much power in the in visualization and manifestation. Yes, absolutely. That's precisely this Three of Wands. Yeah, like looking at the big picture, looking out to the world and looking out on that big picture. Not just any one thing, but the whole shebang. So yeah, that is what I am seeing for you, Miss Gabrielle. Your spirit guides are listening. They always are. They're always watching. They're always listening. And the clearer you can be about everything that you want to manifest in your life, the more close, the more your guides can deliver, and the more your needs will be met. There's a lot of power in when we're specific about what we want and what we want to see happen. It's kind of like looking for a job. If you have no idea, if you know you need a job, but you have no idea what you want to do for work, that makes the search more difficult. But if you have a clearer idea in mind, it makes it a lot more seamless and smooth. What did you say about the Three of Swords? I missed it. The Three of Swords is disappointment and heartache, love. There's no two ways of looking at the Three of Swords upright. The Three of Swords upright is often related to matters of the heart. The original, or the traditional artwork of the Three of Swords is just a heart with three swords impaled into it. So it's disappointment, heartache, but like I said, usually disappointment of a romantic nature, and the feelings being valid, but to do your best to not focus on those feelings, as easier said than done as that can be. Yeah, Three of Swords was the card I least liked here, in the reading. That's a heavy one there. But when one is feeling that kind of Three of Swords energy, it's really good to go into Ace of Cups mode, not Ace of Swords, but Ace of Cups mode, and really focus on self-love, on being kind to yourself, because it's okay to feel this way. And when it's upright, it's often very valid. Spirit is saying that your feelings are valid, but to not steep in them, to not not stew in them or anything, to not get wrapped up in those feelings, and to recognize the gifts and abundance that are in your life, and the abundance that is to come in the future. Okay. So yeah, that is what I see for you, sweet Gabrielle. Thank you very, very much for your donation, love. I really appreciate you. And I hope I brought you some clarity there. Yeah, being kind to yourself is really key here, and yeah, setting boundaries, and looking at your life, like really focusing on like every aspect of your life. Yes, yeah, you're good at that, girl. You're good at giving yourself, at providing yourself with self-love. Excuse me, nurturing yourself. Yeah, you're very good at that. And going beyond that, you know, like I said, like focusing on setting boundaries and focusing on what you want in a larger sense in every aspect of your life. Okay, really looking out there and seeing the vastness of which all you can grasp from in life and gain from. You have a lot of good things out there for you, Gabrielle, and it's kind of like an ask and you shall receive energy here. The more specific you are with what you would like to see and what you want to manifest, the better spirit can facilitate that. Yeah. Yeah, that's been a big theme for tonight with a lot of people's readings. Visualization and manifestation, the real true power in in visualization and manifestation, and the power of positive thinking, the law of attraction. It's, yeah, very real. Yeah. Thank you again, Miss Gabrielle. Thank you so much. Alrighty. So I'm gonna do, okay, and that's great. I was gonna do another last call. I was hoping you would come, Miss Nadia. All right, Nadia, please go ahead and post your question. Thank you. He told you that him and his girl have been arguing a lot. Yeah. That doesn't surprise me, with his energies. And yeah, just being mindful of not allowing him to put that energy onto you. That's not your burden. You know, that's not your burden to bear. And he did sleep with someone else, but I already knew that. I felt that. He Wait, he slept with someone else? Another person that's not his girlfriend and not you? Good Lord. Yeah, that's some Three of Swords there. I'm so sorry, Gabrielle. Ugh. Transparency is important. At least he was honest, but still. Ah. J Moon, I need you to post your question, please. Thank you. I would have rather it not be me. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. He's just all over the place, Gabrielle. Yeah. Doesn't sound like he's very serious about things when it comes to matters of the heart. That, yeah, it just sounds like it's all about, yeah, he needs to cut the cord with that girl. Out of his cell. That's, yeah. And I'm sure out of some kind of retaliation too. Because I think he has not cut the cord with that other girl too. Ugh, God, that's not good. Okay, Nadia, what are my work colleagues' thoughts and feelings towards me? Okay, this can be a tough one to read, Nadia, because I don't know how many colleagues you have at work, and people don't all have the same opinion usually about people, but um, we'll get an idea of where they stand here, okay? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what are Nadia's work colleagues' thoughts and feelings towards her? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what are Nadia's work colleagues' thoughts and feelings towards her? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what are Nadia's work colleagues' thoughts and feelings towards her? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what are Nadia's work colleagues' thoughts and feelings towards her? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what are Nadia's work colleagues' thoughts and feelings towards her? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what are Nadia's work colleagues' thoughts and feelings towards her? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what are Nadia's work colleagues' thoughts and feelings towards her? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what are Nadia's work colleagues' thoughts and feelings towards her? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what are Nadia's work colleagues' thoughts and feelings towards her? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what are Nadia's work colleagues' thoughts and feelings towards her? Okay, Nadia, let's see. And Nadia, what's your sign again? 5 of Pentacles, the Star, the Lovers reversed, the Chariot, and 5 of Cups. Already, you're Capricorn. Okay. Already there are conflicting energies here. With this 5 of Pentacles, 5 of Cups energies. There are some colleagues, some work colleagues of yours who feel as though, and with this Lover's reverse, good Lord, yeah, there's a contingency of work colleagues who believe that you may not be the best fit in that work environment. That's and I don't know if they're even the ones to be the judge of this, but I think some of them feel a little isolated from you, like they don't really have a good idea as to who you are exactly yet. And that could just be, you're guarded, and maybe with some people you're more guarded than with others. Maybe with others you have revealed more of yourself. This 5 of Cups, yeah, some of them, yeah, more of this isolated feeling. It's very similar here. Like they feel like there's a lack of knowledge to really make a solid to have a solid opinion on you at this time. Some of them feel as though you are not a good fit for the position, or that you don't really fit in with other coworkers with this Lover's reversed card here. Then there's others who feel that you're doing great and that you're learning very, very quickly. You're making great strides in your work, And that's what I feel like there's people who you have revealed yourself to, who you have been more open with. And then there's others who you haven't, and that's fine. You don't necessarily owe everyone that, it's fair for you to be guarded and to be selective about who you open yourself up to. But the ones that there are some people who really love, who really appreciate you and see your light, and think that you're a star. They think you shine, and they think you really fortify the workplace and that you're really meant to be there. So yeah, this is really all over the place. So they're not everyone feels the same way. We've got like 3 differing opinions here, from people. Some people feel like they just don't know you too well, and they feel like they need to know you more to make a decision on that. There's some who feel like they do know you and don't feel like you should be there. They don't feel like you're a good fit there. And then there's others who really, really love you. It's like kind of I guess the three things, like ambivalent, negative, and positive. There's some people who don't really feel, one way or the other. There's a smaller contingency of people who don't really like you, don't like you working there, and a larger group of people who really, really appreciate you, and definitely see the light that you shine and what you bring to the workplace. And yeah, fast learner is a big one I'm getting here, that you can definitely pick up on things quickly. Can you say why they don't like me working there? I don't know why that one group that it could just be one person love. That's the energy I'm getting the least of. But the Lovers reversed is really an energy of just feeling as though you're just not a very good fit for the place. But don't focus on that, Nadia. I wouldn't focus on that. I would focus on the people who think that you shine, who see your light and see that and see how quickly you're how fast you're moving, and that you're doing well there. This could just be people who they could be jealous, they could have some thwarted feelings. Honestly, when I see the Lover, someone feeling that way, that's probably most likely someone who's feeling insecure themselves, and is placing those energies onto others, onto you. A new target. I do believe you're new there. You've only been there for a month or so, and it's a much smaller group. I don't even know if it's a group of people. I would say it's probably just one person. It's definitely the smallest of it's not the most powerful of these energies. We've only got one card here that signifies that, whereas we've got 2 in the positive department and 2 in the neutral department. So it's just, it's just a matter of them just feeling that maybe it's not a good fit for you. It's nothing personal, and they probably don't even know you that well. So mind over matter. If they don't matter to you, then you really shouldn't mind. Focus on those who see your light and see the beauty that you flow in the workplace, and what you bring, the good energy that you bring to the workplace. Okay. And because it may not even be something specific. It could be something very, very petty. Like I said, I'm definitely getting energy of that it's coming from someone who's feeling insecure within themselves. And jealous cowards try to hold people down, and you just rise above that negative energy. Okay, love. So that is what I see for you, Miss Nadia. Thank you so much for your donation. I really, really appreciate you. And I hope I brought you some clarity. And yeah, don't pay no mind to the haters, girl, because there's people who really, really, the energy for people who appreciate you and want you there and think that you're a good coworker is much stronger than that little blip of energy there. Don't pay heed to that, okay? Or try your best not to, love. Okay. Thank you again, Miss Nadia. Thank you, thank you. All right, so I'm going to do a last call for any and all donations tonight. Like I said earlier, I'm not positive if I'll be on again tomorrow. I'm going to do my very, very best, but I can't make any promises because I did get COVID booster earlier today, and sometimes every time I've gotten it, it's pretty much knocked me out. So we'll see how things go tomorrow. Hopefully I'll feel just fine. Last call tonight for any and all donations. Thank you so much. Last call. Last call for any and all donations tonight. Thank you. Last call tonight for any and all donations. If you would like to get a reading, now would be your time to let me know, and I would love to read for you. Thank you. And as always, I also offer private readings offline. Please email me if you are interested in that. Those are always great. Those are over Zoom. And yes, you could do one, Mercedes. Absolutely. Absolutely, love. Thank you. Thank you so much, Mercedes. Okay, all right, so we could do we could do a 7-card reading. For that, please go ahead and post your question right there in the chat. Thank you. How will I know when Billy has fallen for me? Because I feel it coming. Okay. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, how will Mercedes know when Billy has fallen for her? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, how will Mercedes know when Billy has fallen for her? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, how will Mercedes know when Billy has fallen for her? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, how will Mercedes know when Billy has fallen for her? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, how will Mercedes know when Billy has fallen for her? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, how will Mercedes know when Billy has fallen for her? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, how will Mercedes know when Billy has fallen for her? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, how will Mercedes know when Billy has fallen for her? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, how will Mercedes know when Billy has fallen for her? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, how will Mercedes know when Billy has fallen for her? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, how will Mercedes know when Billy has fallen for her? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, how will Mercedes know when Billy has fallen for her? Nine of Swords, Ace of Swords reversed, the Moon, 5 of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles reversed, 10 of Cups reversed, and King of Cups. Okay. There's always the saying, when you know, you know. And I think your intuition is definitely serving you, for sure. But it is important to keep your head and your heart balanced here. This 9 of Swords, so you'll know, I think you've already, when you start feeling nervous, or when you start noticing him feeling nervous, being around you, or speaking with you, when you guys both start missing one another and communicate that to each other, that's a big one. This King of Cups here, yeah, this balancing of mind and heart is really important. I don't think he's going to communicate it to you directly, like, hi, Mercedes, I have fallen for you. That is an issue I am seeing with this Ace of Swords reversed and 10 of Cups reversed, is a lack of solid communication when it comes to that. And kind of, I don't want to say leaving you in the dark, but the Moon is also your intuition, love. Like I said at the beginning, when you know, you know. The Moon is listening to our intuition. Even if we don't physically see it, listening to our intuition. With this King of Cups, the Moon. When you see him putting more effort into the connection, but because I really feel like actions are going to speak much louder than any words can here, love. As much as I just want him to tell you, you know, I feel like he already has. I already feel like he's fallen for you, okay? I do feel like there is going to be some, not mystery here, but I don't think he's going to be super straightforward about everything. At least not at first, because he's got to process these feelings and emotions as well. I don't know if you've been having, like, if you've been dealing with insomnia, like sleepless nights, or anxiety, but if he admits to that, if you find that he's texting you or calling you really, really late at night, and you notice that he's not really sleeping too well either, that's also going to be a sign as well. But I think that, honestly, I think the crux of the matter here is it's going to come within you, love. You have a very strong intuition, and like you said, you already feel it coming. I would say that it's already there. He's already fallen for you. Especially with that last reading we did. But it's going to be really important to listen to your dreams, listen to your intuition, like heavily, like dream analysis is going to be big here, because I'm sure he's already showing up in your dreams. Do your best when you do have a dream about him. Do your best to record it in the morning. I don't know if you do this, if you write down your dreams, or if you like. I do audio recordings of my dreams because I'll be like half of sleep when I wake up. And as you know, like all the details are freshest when we first wake up. Oftentimes, if we don't repeat them, they can become forgotten. So definitely pay attention to your dreams right now, Mercedes, and any visions you may have during meditation. Those are going to really guide you at this time, okay? Because yeah, you're a very intuitive woman, and that's definitely something that shouldn't be ignored here. Yeah. Yeah, that is what I am seeing and feeling here, love. Hi, Felicia. How are you doing, love? Good to see you. You're so welcome, Mercedes. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay. So we're going to do another last call for any and all donations tonight. If you have a reading that you would like me to do for you tonight, now would be the time. Last call for any and all donations. Thank you. Last call for any and all donations tonight. Thank you. Last call tonight. If you would like a reading, now would be your time to make a donation. Last call for any and all donations tonight. Thank you. Last call for any and all donations. Thank you very, very much. If you would like a reading tonight, now would be your time to make a donation. Like I said, I'm not so sure if I will be on tomorrow. I'll do my best. Last call for any and all donations. Thank you. Last call for any and all donations tonight. Thank you. last call for any and all donations. All right. And with that, I am going to call it a wonderful, wonderful night. Thank you all so much. Like I said, I will do my best to be on tomorrow. If not, you will see me on Wednesday.